Hello everyone, it's me once again, Janice May, and today we have a new tutorial on how to make pagoda beads. You might ask, what are pagoda beads? They are made out of paper, of course. If you're on my channel, it's all about paper beads. And pagoda beads are this. They just look like little pagodas, and they are so fun to make and later on to embellish. So just to show you, those are ones that I already made. They come big and they come smaller. So these are the smaller ones that I did. So basically they are just two beads joined together. But I'm gonna go over with you the materials first. You will need paper, and these are pre-cut paper that I sell on my Etsy, janicemay.etsy.com. I also have a link down there, and they come in bundle like this. So what I'm using for the bigger beads are this size. So they are 1/2 inch in the base and 70 inches long. This is also the same paper that I use for making saucer beads. So they have a lot of uses. You will get about 120 some strips of paper in one bundle, and if you want the smaller pagoda, we have this 1/2 inch by 12 inch size. You can cut your own, or you can just buy the already pre-cut paper bundles. And the other thing that you need, just put that away, is the bamboo roller. And you need a little brush. You need tacky glue. It can be a lean tacky glue, or it can be the hard coat Mod Podge. You need scissors, and you need glue stick. And I always want to have like a wet paper towel handy to wipe your fingers when you're touching the glue. And I'm going to do a separate video on how to glaze it, because for those of you who already know how to do that, I don't want to have you go through the whole video doing that. So we first we're going to make the top of the pagoda, and you need 6 strips of the 1/2 inch by 17 inch paper. Okay, so you just line them up like that, and this is going to be the top of my bead. So I just kind of want to round that off, because normally if I don't do that, then the corner will be sticking out, and you wouldn't like that. So take your bamboo roller, take it apart like so. The nice thing about the bamboo roller is that you can roll more than one. And in fact, this is 6 strips of paper. Bring it down to the edge, and then you just start rolling. So I'm just gonna show you the whole video, the whole process of rolling, since I'm going to do a separate video on the glazing, because I've been asked a lot about glazing your bead. So it's gonna be another video. Just make sure that they are separated. because if you get them from me, they are somehow sticking together. That's how I get it. That's how they cut it from Philippines. So when you're almost to the end, you have about a 2-inch tail, like so. I'm just gonna get my glue stick. You can just use a glue stick for this. I would just, you know, do it on the inside, on the outside, on the sides, and then just continue rolling it. So, like so. Okay, if you get some that are not glued, just do this and just glue it in place. So now you have that. Then I would just take it out and get something like the end of a pen or your round nose pliers to push that in. So now you have the top of your pagoda. So what we're gonna be doing next is the bottom part. You need to again take the same number of strips of paper, which is 6 strips, and again this time I'm going to clip the 2 corners and take my bamboo roller and again roll it into a bead. This is the bottom part of your pagoda. Again, you have those little stubborn ends that doesn't want to stick. Just need to glue them again. So it's round like that. And then you would just try and see if that fits like that. I'm telling you, some of these ends are just so stubborn, it doesn't want to stick. So now you will try it on and see which side you want to show. So then if for example you want it to be a little pointy and a little flat on the side, then you can push it in some more. It's up to you, but this is the bottom part of your pagoda. Okay, so the next thing, I'm gonna take a toothpick and put it in like so, and with the bottom part, and then take your tacky glue and just brush generously on the inside of this. Okay, and you are at the same time base coating your bead. So you would want these two to stick together. That's why it's important for you to be using tacky glue. Okay, so now you push it in and you will brush the rest of it in preparation for you to dip this into your glaze or the vibrance. So after you have fully coated the whole bead, you will put it in a styro cup to dry. Just stick it in there and leave it for like an hour or so. Like this, for example. Leave it in like that to dry, and then you will glaze your beads after. I'm going to do a separate video on glazing, and my link should be down in the description box.